Welcome, friends. Thank you for joining us for our first episode of Cottonballs and Glitter and Glue. And I have my assistant here, Madeline Varnish from Hillsboro, Oregon, and Scott Renfro from Hillsboro, Oregon. And today we're going to talk to you about ornaments for Christmas trees. I'm sure everybody out there has already got their Christmas tree. And you're probably thinking to yourself, what other ornaments can I make that are easy? And so I brought my seven-year-old along, and we're going to do 3 different shapes, a triangle and some circles. And I'll go ahead and let Madeline speak about how we're going to decorate these today.
So you're going to need a triangle, one triangle, and 2 circles. You can do whatever kind of shapes you want, but if you want to copy us, then you can.
Sure.
So on the triangle one, we're going to do a Christmas tree.
And you brought a marker to do some Christmas tree work.
And 2 circles.
Mm-hmm.
One we're going to do Santa, and another we're going to do a snowman.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on the Christmas tree first.
And tell us a little bit about what you brought today.
I've brought some white cotton balls, some different colored cotton balls. I've brought some glitter, and I brought paintbrushes. Doesn't matter what kind of paintbrush you bring.
Those are just the ones we had around the house, so we thought it was cool. And then we have some different colored paint over here.
Different colored paint. We have red, green, and another type of green, white, black, and yellow.
Right. And just if you're wondering, this is an acrylic paint, and this brand that we chose was Apple Barrel. So find your local paint shop, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. So with that said, why don't we go ahead and show the audience how to start outlining a tree with maybe like a green marker that you brought along with you.
So we're going to start by outlining a Christmas tree. First, you want to do a pointy top.
That's correct. Very
and then
important.
You go out and in, out and in, out and in, and then you go down. Then you do it on the other side, out and in.
Just a mirror image, right? You're just trying to do a mirror image of what you did on the right side.
And then you go like that.
Well done.
And then you're gonna go inside until you get to the bottom part. You're gonna do some brown, but we don't have brown paint today or a brown marker, so we're just gonna leave it like that.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a paintbrush out.
Let's get a smaller one first.
Smaller one.
Yeah,
first.
I kind of gave you that one. It was too big. We'll finish up with that.
And then you dip it in the paint.
Yep.
And you just start going through
That's
it.
exactly right.
Painting.
Just pay attention to the lines and.
Pay attention to the lines and go around and around.
Right.
Just start painting.
And I'll take this minute while she's painting in the Christmas tree to talk about the sponsors today. We always need funds to make sure that these shows happen. So Elmer's Glue has donated some money to fund this event. And again, our favorite paint here is Apple Barrel. They also have been very supportive in our ambitions of running the show. And then also Tulip. It's a Tulip brand paint. I think that they, it says here they're out of Fresno, California. And I remember back 10 years ago they were out of Arizona, but they decided to move their operations to Fresno because they could get better colors from the earth in Fresno than they could in Arizona. And that's how they utilize these different shades, is by taking minerals from the earth and refining them and making them very good quality colors. And we can blend these and everything else, so that's a good one.
I've got my Christmas tree done. So now what we're going to do, we are going to let this dry, the middle dry, and we're going to do some tiny circles over here to make it look like there's ornaments on the tree.
I think that's a great idea. Let's go ahead and show the audience how that's done.
So first, we take a new paintbrush because we're doing
a different
color each paintbrush. So I'm going to get out the red. I'm going to paint.
Red's a good choice.
I'm going to paint it right there.
Just dot it. Right, you're just dotting it.
Dotting it,
That's
and then you can
Perfect.
Now I'm going to take another paintbrush. And I'm going to do yellow.
These are just your simple Crayola paintbrushes. They come in a 7-pack. You can get them at 12-pack. Any local retailer will have them. We chose these. They're different sizes. They go from 6 mil all the way up to 14 mil for different practices that you may want to, your project may require that day.
And you don't want to use a big paintbrush like a big
Yeah, like
like
12
set,
mil.
like this
12
one.
mil.
This one like this one. This one is really brushy.
Yeah, that's for filling in and large
and
canvases.
This doesn't really fit inside here.
Right.
So I chose to do it with little.
Yeah, you always seem to like the 8 mil. That's what you always kind of gravitate towards. You seems like I can buy you all the ones, and you always choose the 8 mil. Mix in a little bit of that white, and you can mix in a little bit of yellow or green to get perfect. Yeah, you can see you can mix those around and get different shades, as Madeline is showing you here. So always play around and have fun. Here she's got a little bit of white with a little bit of yellow. So
it's kind of making
nice.
a yellow white.
Yeah. Nice job. Just see how she's doing that, folks? She's just a light little daub down, not too heavy. It's like a cream. It's like a white and a yellow, like you can tell it's a cream.
It's a cream.
She's gone down to the 6 mil. Actually, you know what? That's still size 3. All right. You like those size 3s. Going with the avocado green. Mixing it with some yellow. See, the possibilities can go on and on and on here. You can just mix them around. Look at that. Let's make sure we get a nice little star up there too. Star on the tree.
You can do a star, you can do a dot, you can do basically whatever you want, but right now I'm just gonna do a dot.
Okay. Let's go ahead and focus on about 2 more dots here, and we'll go ahead and finish this off and let it dry. Yep, that's good. Look at those paintbrushes. You can tell they've been used, by an artist. Nice.
Okay, now we have our Christmas tree done.
Show it to our audience.
So this
and
is
you
our
can do
Christmas
different
tree.
variations of this too. But this is the one that she chose.
You can do a different size. You can do a bigger size triangle to do a bigger size Christmas tree. But since this triangle is kind of small, I did a small
Yeah,
Christmas
it looks good.
tree.
Yeah, I think you did good. We'll put that over here. We'll let that dry off.
So now we're gonna do a snowman.
Yes, we are.
So here's that. And first you want to start out with a big cotton ball.
Big cotton ball, just general size cotton ball. Today we have a sucker on our Studio 35 Beauties, jumbo cotton balls. Let's go ahead and see if that'll come off of there. Yeah. Yeah. Jumbo cotton balls. This is the Studio 35 Beauty.
So you're going to put a little bit
I sure
of
do
glue,
like these suckers.
a little bit of glue.
They're kind of caramel and apple. Sour apple and caramel.
So you're going to put a little bit of glue on the cotton ball. You can't see, but when you do it yourself,
You can see the little dot. I can see it.
Dot. So first you're going to dab it on top.
Mm-hmm.
See, so I have my first cotton ball on. You're going to leave it down so it can dry. And
Yeah,
then
very
you're going to
good.
do a next one, which is maybe this size. Maybe this size. You can do it smaller if you want.
We have different sizes here too.
Different sizes.
For different types.
Yeah, different
know.
types of things. So I'm going to put another one up here, and then I'm going to do a small one up here.
Small one up there. I'll go ahead and get that for you. You know what I think? You know what I bet? I bet if we took this one right here, let's just see what happens. I bet if we took this one, broke it, gotta like tease it apart, lay that down,
we could get a smaller cotton ball.
and then you can get a smaller cotton ball.
But we're just doing that.
Man, that looks pretty good right there. Now we'll just go ahead and work that in. Work that one in. You can kind of put that one up there.
Okay. So now we have our snowman. Now we have our snowman. So now we're gonna try to draw a face on it right now. And we're gonna use a paintbrush. You can use a marker if you want to, but I'm using a paintbrush since it's over here. So we have our three. So we're gonna redo our little head here because it didn't seem to stick on very well. I'm just gonna do it again. So we did our 3 dots. Now, since I don't have any color blacks that I can use, maybe I'll just use green. We'll just use green for right now.
Perfect.
So now we have our snowman. You can't really see the face, but since we're just doing a show, we're gonna go with that.
That's good. I think that's pretty.
So now we got our snowman done. We can put it away. If you want to do little snowflakes or anything, you can do snowflakes.
Perfect. Well, that is 2 great things we've done so far. So why don't we go ahead and
We'll be right back in just a minute with Santa.
With Santa. Okay.
Hey guys, we're back. And now I just mixed a little bit of yellow and a little bit of white to make this creamy color. It's not the actual Santa's skin color, but we're just going to roll it.
How did you make that cream color today?
We did yellow and white to mix up that color, and it makes a creamy color.
Sure does.
So now we're going to go, we're going to make a Santa, we're going to do the inside portion.
So you start with the middle first, is that right?
Start with the middle first, and then stop, and then when you think it's enough, then stop with this cream face, with the cream color. So you're only going to do the inside portion of the circle, and then we're going to put some glue around the circle. So that's going to be his hair, and that's going to be his beard, hair and beard. Okay.
And you tend to like a lot of glue in this setup because you're going to be putting a lot of hair on.
A lot of hair and a lot of glue, so it kind of goes together.
Perfect.
Okay, so now we have our Santa.
Now we have to probably work on some eyes.
We're going to work on some eyes, and then we'll do the mouth. So first we're going to put a little dab, just a little dab of glue, like that.
Yeah, perfect. Kind of like the size of a BB.
Like A size.
So they're like a nerd, like the candy nerd.
Yeah, a size about like a candy nerd.
That's cool.
Or you can do it smaller. So that's how this is with the one eye. That's what we did with the one eye. Now we're going to put the second eye on.
And remember, it's going to hang like this. So we'll need to make sure that the eyes are perfect.
And
so
now we're going to put the other eye on. We're going to put the other eye on.
Nice job.
Okay, we put the other eye on, and this is what we got right now. We're gonna fix that eye in a second.
It's good.
And then we're gonna be on.
What do you think about it? Look at that. That's a really good job.
With the mouth, we're gonna be on with the red for the nose. We're gonna be for the red in the nose and rosy cheeks. So you probably want to get your red color paintbrush. Dip it in.
Be careful on this one, all right? I mean, you just gotta kind of like put like a nice little daub. Look at that. That's good.
So we have our nose. We have our nose and our cheeks. Now we're gonna do the mouth with black. So I'm gonna get another paintbrush from here.
Can you use this one? This one has black on it.
It's too big.
So I'm gonna this one in this size 3 would be perfect.
Alright. So we're gonna dip this one inside here. And then we're gonna put a little bit of black for this one.
Oh, you have nerves of steel. Nice job.
And then, so.
We'll blow on it a little bit to keep it from running.
And then this is our Santa. That's how we do Santa.
Right up next to that camera.
So that's Santa. That's our Santa. And we're done.
Yeah, nice job, Maddie. We had a good time today.
Yeah.
I think we really got a lot of stuff done. We were able to give some people out there some ideas on what they can do.
We have to do that. We have to do the pipe cleaners.
Yeah, and I think that
and we recommend some pipe cleaners. So you get some pipe cleaners and then some of the end, and then squeeze it together.
That's right.
And then start twisting it, and then put the pipe cleaner down, and then it's like
wrap it around the branch of the tree. Yes.
The branch of the tree.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. That's our episode of today's Cotton Balls, Glitter, and Glue. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.